What if the biggest love story in Chinese entertainment was happening right under our noses, and no one saw it coming? Shocking news has just rocked the nation. Zhao, Lusi and Wu Lei are secretly married. Fans are stunned, the internet is in meltdown, and everyone is asking the same question: how did they keep it hidden for so long? Let's dive into the truth behind the whispers, only here on Red Carpet Revealed. If the greatest modern love story in Chinese entertainment had already happened, silently, away from the cameras, and no one noticed? In a bombshell revelation that has left fans reeling, Zhao, Lusi and Wu Lei, the beloved co-stars of Love Like the Galaxy, have confirmed that they are not just in a relationship. They are already married. That's right, married. No one saw it coming. Not the press, not even the most obsessive fans who watch their every move. The entire country is in collective shock, trying to process how two of China's brightest stars managed to pull off a secret wedding without a single whisper reaching the headlines. Until now, the internet exploded late last night when an official post, issued quietly and without fanfare, was published simultaneously on both Zhao, Lusi's and Wu Lei's verified social media accounts. The image was simple: two intertwined hands wearing matching gold bands, resting on what looked like a silk wedding dress. No faces, no flashy captions, just three words that changed everything: "We're married." Within seconds, the photo had gone viral. Both servers nearly crashed. DN was flooded with fan reactions, ranging from disbelief to euphoria. Hashtags like #Lusi Wu Lei wedding, #secret marriage, and #Galaxy Love turned real climbed to the top of trending charts. In a world where celebrity dating rumors are dissected daily and paparazzi hunt relentlessly for clues, this announcement landed like an earthquake. How could they have hidden something so monumental for so long? To understand the magnitude of this revelation, we must go back to where it all may have begun. Zhao, Lusi and Wu Lei first ignited the screen together in the historical drama Love Like the Galaxy in 2022. Their chemistry was undeniable. Every glance, every line delivery, every unscripted smile between takes seemed to shimmer with a truth neither actor dared to speak out loud. Fans swooned, shipping them with an intensity usually reserved for real-life couples. But at the time, it was just a fantasy. Or so we thought. Rumors had surfaced then, murmurs of on-set closeness, of private jokes and shared car rides, but both actors quickly denied any romantic involvement. They maintained professionalism in interviews, smiling politely when questioned about each other. Wu Lei once said in a press junket, "Zhao Lusi is a talented actress. I respect her a lot." Zhao Lusi, in turn, praised Wu Lei's maturity and sense of humor. Neither gave an inch beyond the script. If there was something real blooming between them, they guarded it fiercely. And now we know why. Insiders now reveal that something did happen on set. A spark, a bond that deepened slowly over time. It didn't happen during their first scene together or even in the early weeks of filming. It was late into production, after dozens of night shoots and emotionally draining scenes, that something shifted. There was this one moment, a crew member shared anonymously. After a rain shoot, they were sitting by the monitors, soaked, wrapped in towels. They didn't say much, just looked at each other. And in that silence, something clicked. From that moment on, the signs were there. If you looked closely enough. They began arriving to set at the same time. Their goodbye hugs lingered a little longer. There were whispers of them dining together at off-the-grid hot pot places. Netizens picked up on similar photo backgrounds on their separate posts. Flower vases, hotel balconies, even a lucky cat figurine. But still, nothing was confirmed. Most brushed it off as coincidence. Now, those coincidences feel like a carefully crafted veil. What made this love story even more complicated was their skyrocketing careers. Both actors were in high demand, with Lusi headlining multiple dramas and Wu Lei exploring more mature, complex roles that distanced him from his child star image. Their public personas were carefully managed. A romance could have derailed everything, or so their teams believed. And so, they kept it hidden. But behind closed doors, something beautiful was growing. Friends of the couple have now begun speaking out, piecing together the secret love story that has taken the public by storm. One close stylist revealed, "They were always careful, never anything obvious. But sometimes, when we traveled for shoots, they would sit together in the van, wearing headphones. And you could just feel it, the way they lean into each other, the quiet way they communicated without needing words. Another source claimed that Zhao Lusi once turned down a major variety show appearance because it clashed with Wu Lei's schedule. She said she had other commitments. But we knew she wanted to be with him. It wasn't just the inner circle noticing things. Fans, too, had begun to speculate. Social media was rife with evidence threads attempting to connect the dots between the two. Matching bracelets. Identical dog breeds. The same bowl of ramen posted at different times but in the exact same setting. Still, the idea of marriage. That seemed impossible. Until, that is, a rumor surfaced last month, whispers of a private ceremony held overseas, possibly in Bali or Jeju Island. The rumor was quickly buried, with both agencies denying any knowledge. But now, in light of this bombshell confirmation, everything makes sense. Multiple sources now say that the couple indeed tied the knot in an intimate ceremony late in 2024, attended only by immediate family and two of their closest friends from the industry. There were no photographers, a source says. They didn't want a spectacle. They wanted something real. Just vows, candles, and each other. But why confirm it now? Some believe the couple was preparing to go public later this year, after completing current film and drama projects. Others think the news may have been on the verge of leaking, forcing them to take control of the narrative. Whatever the reason, timing couldn't have been more explosive, or more perfect. Hours following the announcement, fans flocked to rewatch their drama, flooding comments with disbelief and joy. One viewer wrote, "I always knew their love was real. Now it feels like the drama was just the beginning of their real story." Another said, "This is the best plot twist in CN history." The industry is still recovering from the shock. Brand endorsements, production schedules, and PR campaigns are all being reevaluated in light of the news. But more importantly, a new conversation is beginning, about love, about privacy, and about the right celebrities have to protect their own happiness. Neither Zhao Lusi nor Wu Lei has given a formal interview since the post went live. But sources say they are preparing to release a joint statement, possibly in video form, addressing the whirlwind of public reaction and offering more details about their journey. Fans are already preparing emotionally, knowing it will likely be the most watched clip in recent memory. And what a journey it has been. From co-stars to confidants, rumored flings to married partners. Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei have rewritten the rules, not just of celebrity relationships, but of how true love can survive, even flourish, in silence. If part 1 of this whirlwind romance revealed a carefully concealed secret, part 2 opens the door to everything that followed in its explosive aftermath. The confirmation of Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei's marriage sent the Chinese entertainment world into disarray, not because people were disappointed, but because they were caught completely off guard by how deeply and sincerely the couple had lived their truth behind closed doors. Now that the veil has been lifted, the entire industry and fan base are reeling from the emotional aftershocks. The first to react, of course, were the families. According to multiple sources close to both stars, Zhao Lusi's parents had known about the relationship for over a year. A close friend of the actress disclosed that her mother had always been supportive, but her father, known to be more traditional, needed some convincing. But everything changed after he met Wu Lei in person at a quiet family dinner held in mid-2023. He saw the way Wu Lei looked at his daughter, the friend said. He said nothing during dinner. But afterward, he hugged her and told her, "If he protects your smile, then he protects my whole world." Wu Lei's side was more complex. Despite being mature beyond his years, he had always maintained a strong sense of responsibility toward his image and career. His mother, fiercely protective of him since childhood, had misgivings about her son marrying young, especially to someone equally high profile. But those doubts reportedly faded once she witnessed Zhao Lusi comforting Wu Lei during a difficult career moment involving a delayed film release. "She didn't see a co-star," said a relative. "She saw a partner." That made all the difference. And so, quietly and without fanfare, both families gave their blessings. What followed was the planning of a secret ceremony, something small, intimate, and sacred to them alone. Insiders confirmed that the ceremony was held in late December 2024, at a private villa in Jeju Island. As a destination they both loved, having previously vacationed there in disguise. The villa overlooked the ocean. Only 20 people in attendance. No press, no leaked images, no distractions, just vows under a crimson sky and the quiet lapping of waves to bear witness. It's said that Zhao Lusi wore a custom-designed white handbox-style gown, blending modern elegance with traditional grace. Wu Lei, in a tailored gray linen suit, reportedly cried while reading his vows. Close friend described the ceremony as something out of a fairy tale, but real, tender, raw, and beautifully unfiltered. So why keep it a secret? The reasons, as it turns out, are deeply personal. According to a manager from one of their agencies, it wasn't about hiding love, it was about protecting it. Both Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei were at critical junctures in their careers, with multiple endorsement deals, drama contracts, and film negotiations in place. A sudden marriage announcement could have been seen as a distraction or a disruption. They didn't want the world to turn their love into a headline, the manager added. They wanted to keep something just for themselves. But secrets don't last forever. With the growing pressure from tabloids, fan sleuths, and rising suspicion over overlapping vacations and hidden couple items, the couple finally decided to go public. The revelation was explosive. It was met with overwhelming love and support. The ripple effects, however, were immediate. Several brands temporarily paused campaigns featuring either star, unsure of how to respond to the marriage news. But within days, most reversed course as they witnessed the tidal wave of positive sentiment flooding social media. In fact, several luxury brands quickly pivoted, branding their campaigns around themes of timeless love and modern partnership, casting Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei not as scandalous rule breakers, but as aspirational figures in a new era of love and independence. One luxury watch company even hinted that the couple would be the face of their upcoming Forever Time campaign, calling it a celebration of eternal love against all odds. Meanwhile, fan clubs have grown exponentially. Support pages from Vietnam, Thailand, and South Korea organize digital wedding celebrations, complete with fan art, fan-written letters, even a virtual bouquet challenge. On Douyin, a viral challenge using Love Like the Galaxy's OST with wedding overlays swept across the platform. One fan's caption said it best, "They didn't act the drama. They lived it." Amid all this, industry insiders have started to whisper about what comes next. Could there be a second wedding on the horizon? One particularly juicy rumor suggests that the couple is considering a symbolic wedding ceremony in spring 2026, possibly in Paris or Hangzhou, two cities known for their romantic aesthetics and personal meaning to the stars. While neither has confirmed it, a leaked email from a luxury bridal designer hinted at a commission for an exclusive ceremonial gown for a top-tier Chinese actress with a spring 2026 timeline. Another persistent whisper that a documentary-style special might be in development, chronicling their love story through the eyes of those who knew them best. It would be part romance, part career tribute. Entirely emotional. Some fans have even started an online petition begging major networks to air it as a Lunar New Year special. What makes this romance even more compelling is how fiercely it was protected, and how genuine it feels. Like many celebrity couples who post performative couple shots, sponsored love stories, or rush into PDA-heavy interviews, Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei have chosen restraint. Their announcement photo showed only hands, and their silence since has only deepened the mystery and admiration. Now that the secret is out, though, both are expected to address the public more openly. A joint interview is rumored to be in the works, conducted by a respected senior journalist and aired on a major platform. In it, they plan to answer the questions on everyone's minds. How did it start? What moments defined them? Why now? Professionally, both are still thriving. Lusi is reportedly in talks to lead an international Netflix original series, while Wu Lei is being courted for a major period action film backed by a global streaming giant. Sources close to both say their careers will continue independently, but they're also looking for an opportunity to act together again, this time, not as pretend lovers. A married couple portraying love with the weight of real emotion behind every glance. There's also buzz around a passion project Zhao Lusi has been quietly developing for the past year, A screenplay based loosely on her own experiences navigating love under the public eye. If greenlit, Wu Lei may be involved as both an actor and co-producer. The idea? To show the world that even amid fame, true love can thrive when watered with sincerity and protected with care. What's clear now, more than ever? That this couple didn't just fall in love, they chose each other. Day after day, against odds, under pressure. With cameras always near but never close enough to catch the truth. They chose to build something private in a world obsessed with exposure. And now that they've revealed their truth, done it not for validation, but for liberation. It's a rare thing, to see love like this in the modern entertainment world. A love that didn't need attention to survive. A love that didn't ask for applause but earned it anyway. As the dust settles, and the industry adjusts, thing is certain, Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei have not only shocked the nation, they've redefined what it means to truly, bravely, quietly love. In the end, perhaps that's the real story, not that they married in secret, but that they built something sacred in silence. And then chose the perfect moment to share it. It wasn't a scandal. It was a fairy tale. Now, it belongs to the